Your self-confidence is so low. Your self-worth, you just have to be like, okay, hold up, you are crossing the line. I don't wear any makeup. Right now, I'm not wearing any makeup. I wasn't trendy enough. I didn't wear the most fanciest, That is the main deal. And it's not good. Trust me, guys, it's costed me so much. Do you know what? I'd rather not put myself out there. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Shaddai. Ukona kila minadai, ulinipenda hata kama misifai. El Shaddai, El Shaddai, El Shaddai. Welcome back to my channel. So the video will be about 22 life lessons I've learned in my life so far because I just turned 22. So these life lessons are actually based on my personal experience. So sure enough, I had them from other people, but it didn't really hit home until I went through the experience myself. You might relate to some of them. So life lesson number 1 is people will always have an opinion on you, regardless of what you do, regardless of what you are. It doesn't matter if you're the best person walking on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're Mother Teresa. People will always have something to say based on their own insecurities and their own whatevers. If you're not hurting anyone, if you're not destroying anything, just do you. In my language, in Swahili, we say kelele za chura hazimtoi ng'ombe kutokunywa maji, something like that. It means that the noises of when the cow goes to the river to drink water, the noises from the frog in the water in the river do not stop the cow from drinking. The cow will carry on drinking the water from the river because it's thirsty, and that's what it's there to do. So in the same way, I think that applies to this point, that other people's opinions should not shake you. Life is too short to live based on other people's ideas on what you should do, based on other people's opinions of you. They don't, So people will treat you how you allow them to treat you. You need to be able to set clear boundaries with other people so they know how to treat you, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family, whether it's your colleagues at work. You have to state clearly what you will allow to be done to you. You just have to be like, okay, hold up, you are crossing the line. You have to stand up for yourself at all times. You have to be respectful as well, because respect goes both ways. You can't just be pretentious about it. Respect goes both ways, but you always have to let people know what the deal is. No one in this world can ever love you as much as you can love yourself. You have to be there for yourself no matter how many times you make mistakes. You always have to be there to pick yourself back, because there are times when you look around you and no one will be there to do that. You have to love yourself unconditionally before anyone else can love you. You need to accept all your flaws. That, the ones that you can't change, you need to accept them and embrace them fully. The ones that you can change, obviously, you can work on them. If you love yourself enough, you can work on them and change them because you don't like how it is. You're doing it for you. You loving yourself is the main deal. That is the main deal. Other people loving you, other people supporting you around you, which is a good thing. That's just a bonus. And you have to be comfortable being by yourself. You have to be able to appreciate yourself for who you are before you expect someone else out there, before you expect strangers on the internet to love you and appreciate you. Everyone is on their own path. You are brought into this life for your own unique purpose. Your purpose can't be the same as the next person. Never. It's very, very unique to only you. Whether it's your twin, whether it's your friend, whether it's people you started on the same level with, it doesn't matter. There's 7 billion people on this planet with 7 billion unique purposes. Yeah, actually. Where you're headed and where you are is where you need to be and where you're supposed to be. Don't ever compare yourself to anyone around you or anyone in front of you or behind you. Always look to making yourself better than you were yesterday. There's no comparison to anyone else. You're not like anyone else in this life. Trust me, no one. Whether you believe that or not, that is the truth. People will disappoint you. They will. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. your best friend. As long as they're human, they are bound to disappoint your ass. People make mistakes and we're not perfect, so you'll be let down several times. Actually, several. I think the way of dealing with that is not putting high expectations on people. That way you'll end up not being highly disappointed. Disappointment will come, yes, but you easily bounce back from it and understand that this is a human being, and yeah, they can mess up, and yeah, we can move on. There's some things that cut you really deep, but I don't think there's anything in this life that time can't heal. With time, it always gets better. I don't think you can experience a bad situation all your life. Doesn't mean that you'd completely forget about it, or you'd completely forget what it made you feel. If you're going through anything, if you're struggling, just hang in there tight. It will get better. It always gets better with time. Positive thinking really goes a long way. The law of attraction. Whatever you think of in your life is what you attract. If you're always thinking really negative things, really demeaning things to yourself, that's what you will subconsciously believe. You have control over what the thoughts you can allow in your head and the thoughts you can allow to be put in your head by other people. So take control of that. Don't let your mind control you. I know it can't be positive all the time. It's just not possible for you to be positive all the time. That's not real life. There's some times where you feel frustrated, you feel like giving up, but in that moment, try as much as you can to replace your negative thoughts with your positive thoughts. Just one tiny positive thought. That is the one thing you can have control over. You can't change what's happening around you. You can never have control about what people do or the things that take place around you. But you can change what's happening on the inside. And once you change that, it's easier for you to deal with what's happening on the outside, and it won't get to you. I for one, I know this because if you ask me, all my real friends, I think there's some lyrics to some song that says, if you tell me to show you the list of my friends, I'll hold it up with a pair of tweezers. That's how short it is. Real people in my life are very, very few. They're just in my heart. If you have real people in your life that you know are genuinely real friends or real people, I don't know, it could be family member. It's very rare to find that. And if you do have that, hold on tight to it and never, ever let it go. And on that note, toxic friends, I'm just gonna slip this one. I'm just gonna slip this one right in. This is how you feel when you're around toxic people or toxic friends. You always feel like you're not enough. Your self-confidence is so low. Your self-worth. I've had toxic friends before. At the time, I didn't know it was toxic, but looking back, it was definitely toxic. I wasn't trendy enough. I didn't wear the most fanciest, all that. They would make fun of how I dressed. These are the kinds of friends who would always make fun of my weight. I've always been a big girl. I'm a big girl, like big bum, a bit of a tummy. I don't wear any makeup. Like right now, I'm not wearing any makeup. I just never, if I do makeup, it's like the bare minimum, and when I really, really need to, maybe if I'm going out or, if I just really, really want to, and it's never that like serious. Even my eyebrows, I know they need threading. I usually thread them. They're not usually like this guy. That's the most I can do to my face. Just thread my eyebrows, do a bit of powder here and there. They would make fun of me not having any makeup on. It's made me to feel like, do you know what? I'd rather not put myself out there. Let me just be me. And people who see that and like it and appreciate it, then they can be my friends. And that's it. Friends like that who play on your insecurities, they don't really accept you for who you are. They feel like you need to be a certain way. Those are not your friends. If you ever feel like that, you should just leave. There's much more to life. You can find people out there who really appreciate you for who you are, and you won't ever feel the need to change a thing. If someone doesn't like you the way you are, then they can move along. People who talk behind your back, they say nasty things behind your back to your other so-called friends who come and tell. You don't always have to fight everything that comes you. You don't always have to have a response for everything. Some people are just stupid. That's what they are. It's not worth it, so you just leave it. Gratitude can really go a long way. Just waking up with a heart full of gratitude, being grateful for what you have. Look at your life, look at the things you appreciate, look at the things that give you joy. It can really help in setting a positive mood when you wake up or before you go to bed. Just name all the things that you're grateful to have. It really helps me to cope with certain things. Number 12, not everyone will like you, not everyone will support you. You might be a good person with genuinely good intentions, but you always find that there's people who will not like you. For whatever reason it is, you don't have to be friends with everyone. Learn how to save no matter how small. This is a lesson for me that I've learned way too many times. I personally, I don't smile all the time, or I don't smile a lot. But when I see someone who smiles at me, genuinely smiles at me, I feel so good. I always smile back. They always make my day just a bit better. So if you're someone like that, keep smiling. It doesn't matter if the other person smiles back at you or not. You might just make someone's day. Yeah, so keep smiling, keep laughing, laugh out loud, laugh your heart out. Manage your time really wisely, because time goes by. It really does. If you look around you, time goes by so quick, and time goes by like that. Invest your time really wisely. Invest in the things that build you, because when you look back, you'll be glad that you did. Don't procrastinate. Working on it. Yeah, I'm working on it. I procrastinate a lot, and it's not good. Trust me, guys, it's costed me so much. It's put me in really serious consequences. I'm trying to do better. I'm going to do better. If you can do something right now, at this minute, do it. Don't put it off. I know we get tired. If you're tired, you need some rest, you need to recharge. But if you know that you can do something right at this moment, don't leave it off, because that's what you keep doing. It's like you just it's a really bad habit. You will keep procrastinating and again and it just never stops. Inner beauty for me means so much more than external beauty. You're only as beautiful as you treat other people. For me, looks, they don't mean a damn thing. Yeah, you look good. I appreciate people who look good. I'll look at you and you're so good looking. I'll be like, okay, but what are you really like? What are you really like? What do you have to offer? Because it goes beyond what someone looks like. So this is a whole other topic. I think I might have to do a whole other video on this. Social media is just but a facade. At the end of the day, you can never take it too serious. Live in the moment. If you're around people, good people who make you feel happy, if you're in a happy moment, enjoy it as much as you can. Take from it as much as you can, because life is very short. Learn to listen first and talk after, because you'd understand what they're saying even more and be able to respond to them appropriately. Lessons will keep repeating themselves over and over and over again until you learn. It doesn't matter if it's 20 years or 10 years down the line. If you just don't learn from something that you're meant to learn of, the universe or God or whatever you believe in will keep sending you this lesson until you get it. That's the point of life. When you take care of your health, you can see and feel the rewards. If you smoke a lot, if you drink alcohol a lot, if you're always consuming unhealthy food, not exercising, it will affect your health. Not just physical health, mental health, emotional health, psychological. This is the one body that you have, and you have to look after it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you took something or two out of it, even if it's just one thing. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment if you don't want to miss out on more videos that I'll be uploading. Bye.